So it's about 7:30 on a Saturday morning. Not quite used to getting up this time in the morning on a Saturday. It's usually the first day of the lay-ins after the school runs. But I've got a surprise today. My wonderful partner in crime, Phoenix, she's taking me out to London for something, and she's told me that I need to take all my camera equipment, and I mean pretty much all of it. So yeah, we're up bright and early. I suppose it's something you can call just after. It's a little bit after sunrise. Just a little bit. Sun's coming out a little, and having the coffee to wake myself up. A bit of breakfast, and thought you might want to come on a journey with me. And yes, I am wearing Star Wars pajamas. 'Cause that's how I roll. Right. So yeah, journey started. We're at the train station now. So I'm with the wonderful Phoenix. You've heard me talk about it quite a fair bit. This is the first time you've actually seen her wonderful face.
Blue beard.
So with a blue beard, yeah. Blue beard, and that's actually her real hair as well.
Yeah.
So again, I actually don't know where I'm going today. Phoenix has arranged an early birthday surprise. For those of you who don't know, which is probably all of you, I'm born in November. It's now September. So we're now waiting for our train, heading into London, where she's going to dump me, leave me alone.
In the nicest way.
Yeah, in the nicest way. That's it. This is like a really extravagant breakup, isn't it?
I'm gonna actually like take the kids and run off the board while you're out.
Yeah, you know when the dog's getting too old, and you just drive it to the countryside. Going to replace you with a younger model. So yeah, so we'll follow. So come and join us, and let's have a bit of fun. Let's do this. I've also bought a better mask rather than that blue one, so I now look a bit cooler. There you go. Look like something from Mortal Kombat.
You should put your beanie on as well. When your beanie's on you.
Yeah, I look like a ninja then. Hey! So we're now in central London, jump on the tube, but I want to use this opportunity to let you guys know that I have a hashtag over on Instagram that I would love you to use. It's hashtag BMPix2020. Not MBPix, BMPix2020. Don't confuse the viewers. Love. Alright? Finally got it right. So yeah, head over there if you do use Instagram, and if your photographs appear on that hashtag, you might have an opportunity to be shouted out on this channel. Also, I've got some presets over on my website, link in the description, that if you do fancy them, they're absolutely free to use. So go over there, benhammedia.com, and get on my presets, give me a tag. They are really, really good. Really, really good. Quite comfortable. So, jumping on the tube now, and we should be at our location in about 10-20 minutes. So like I said, I'm actually following her because I've got no clue where I'm going.
God help you, because this is never good.
And at the end of the road, she gets lost walking around Tesco's.
No, I'm alright walking around, it's coming out.
Going out. So yeah, so you may never see me again. If I get lost, send wine. This is it now. So we're at St Paul's, and this is where the journey gets confusing for little miss. I can't read maps.
No, it's good.
See, it's a surprise to me, so I'm not allowed to know where we're going, even though I know this area very, very well. So we're stuck on the underground until she figures out which exit we need to leave. There's 4. Ready? So, yeah. We'll see you in a bit. Right, so we're in St Paul's, and my surprise has just rocked up. Now, if you are a follower on YouTube and you are a fan of photographers, you might recognise this face.
Hey.
It's all right, innit? So, needless to say, she's outdone herself this time. So, looks like I'm gonna have some fun day taking some pictures. Kaboom! So, come and join us. Have a bit of fun. Join the ride. Just watching him do what he needs to do. So what he's obviously found, he's found a crack in the glass that he's waiting for something to pass. Is it a bus?
Yeah.
Yeah. But if you ever want to know like the strange positions photographers get themselves into, that's it right there. I've got my one on a tripod at the moment with my zoom lens. Trying to get that bridge in the background. I'm extremely flattered that he's come out with me, and I'm over the moon. Thank you so much, my darling love, Phoenix. This is a really, really cool birthday surprise, and you know, yeah. So we're gonna head to the south of the river now, walk along the south bank, and I suppose it's just more of a photos of opportunity, which if you sort of look back in some of my Instagram feed that I have, you'll see that there's a couple of photographs that I didn't intensely like to begin with until I actually started to edit them. So yeah, so as a photographer, as somebody who likes to go out with their camera, I usually have a few photographs in mind that I definitely want to take. Obviously today I didn't have that because I wasn't entirely sure what I was going to do. But every now and then you take a photograph that when you look at the back of your camera, you're like, that means nothing, that's so rubbish. And then when you start the edit process, that's when you realise that it was probably a shot out of a million. So don't be afraid to take your camera out, don't be afraid to walk around your local area. Like I'm going to probably do a bit of a postcode challenge, so I've been thinking about doing, is where I'm going to try to get you guys to send me a London postcode, and I plan to go into that postcode and take some nice pictures of that postcode. So something I might sort of throw out to you guys to do. And you know, if you are a photographer as well within that postcode, maybe we can hook up and take photographs of your area.
It's a very good idea.
You know?
Very good idea.
Thank you. So, I do have them. I do have them. It's all right. Are you happy, Sam?
I am, yeah.
You happy?
Always happy.
Always happy. For those of you may or may not remember that I actually broke my ND filter the other day, or the other week, other month, and I was heartbroken. So a couple of days ago, my new one came. Absolutely thrilled with it. So I'm now sat here, getting some nice little long exposure shots, which is refreshing, to say the least. Alright, so we've just come to a little bit by Parliament Square. Not Parliament Square, by Parliament House on the south side. Got a bit of glare there. A big Ben, or clock tower, because the Ben is actually the bell. But it's a really, really cool archway. Just beyond that bit there, which sort of frames the clock tower in. So we're just coming at that. It's a bit of a money shot. One of the shots that I've been sort of seeing a lot of photographers have, especially London photographers. So it was quite nice to get that. So I've just got like a nice little long exposure shot just down there to make the water a little bit crystallised as well. So yeah, so we've got alright at the moment, having a bit of fun, enjoying myself. Not sure where to go now. Right, so far so good. We're good few miles now, haven't we, really, I reckon.
We have all pretty far.
Yeah, St Paul's to Trafalgar Square now, and stopping off with a little bit of lunch, catching up. You know what I say, new BFF? Yeah? Yeah. But yeah, coffee, breakfast, brunch type thing. We've got a few more hours. Sam's got a lot of meetings that he needs to do a little bit later on. So he's off to do his thing. But for me, it's been quite awe-inspiring. It's been nice to actually talk to another creator, especially someone who's on different levels as well, like someone who's myself starting out, doing the best I can, and you who's experienced the year that he's been waiting for ages. So it's been nice. We're going to have a bit of breakfast. The plan was to shoot around Trafalgar Square, but there looks to be a bit of a protest going on.
Yeah, it's like a demonstration.
So we might skip that, I reckon. I'm not a fan of doing that type of thing.
No.
So, refueling and heading back out. Right, so that is it. That is us done and dusted in the centre itself. Just want to say thank you so much to Sam for meeting me. It's an absolute pleasure, without a doubt. Like,
give them an elbow.
give them a
There you go.
like I said, this was a surprise for me, for an early birthday present. I am a big, big fan of Sam. And for those of you who do follow me, and I know it's a small percentage, if you haven't yet found him, find him, subscribe, follow. His photographs are absolutely sensational. They're banging. He does live tutorials as well. He'll review your photographs.
That's tomorrow.
Gives you, is it tomorrow? Every Sunday.
Yeah.
Every Sunday. Give you tips and how to make your good photographs to the next level. So please go and give him a find. If you haven't already, subscribe to this channel, Benham Media. And what we're going to do now is that we're going to head over to my studio after I've taken the photographs that we've taken today, after I've edited them, and I'm going to give you a bit of a show. So come and join me back at the studio. Okay, so yes, first off, I want to thank Sam very much for joining me, or letting me join him on his little walk around London. It was such a really cool day and a fantastic surprise by the wonderful Phoenix. Really do appreciate it. It was lovely to be able to connect with another photographer, another London-based creator as well. And the fact he's got his own YouTube channel, it's a YouTube channel which I follow with great admiration, and you know, I really enjoy his creative work. So these are some of the photographs that I took of this trip. Some of them have come out really, really nicely. I think one of the things that was different with this photo walk is that from the ones that I've done before is that I sort of planned my other photo walks. I knew what I was doing, knew what I was after, and sort of had a vision in my mind, the type of photographs I wanted to get. The difference with this, because I had no clue what was going to happen, I didn't have any idea what I was going to take, what photographs I was going to take. So when we was out with Sam and he was like, where do you want to go? I said, I don't really know, actually. Let's just sort of walk about and see what sort of happens. So I was probably happy with around about 60% of the photographs that I took. Some of them I just shot because for the sake of it, and obviously they've gone into the recycle bin. Some of them I've looked at and I haven't really had an idea what to do with them until I started editing them. And speaking about editing them, once again, I use some of my presets on some of these photographs. With the presets, which are available on my website, links below, they're absolutely free for you guys to use. So please go onto my website, click onto the free presets. I've added a couple more because of how I've edited some of these photographs and I liked it. And I created more presets, so I've added a couple more. So I think I've got about 9, maybe 10 presets on my website now. Absolutely free for you to download. And yeah, so it was a bit trial and error when I was editing these, really. Some of them I knew what I was going to do once I looked at the back of the camera, once I got them back into my editing suite. But others I was like throwing sliders all over the place and throwing presets on and having a bit of fun, really, which was quite nice in my own personal experience as a photographer, as a new street photographer as well. And put a couple up on social media, put a couple up on Instagram, and they've been getting quite a lot of love. So thank you, every single one of you who have recently followed me on Instagram. It's so nice to have you there. And everybody else who has also subscribed to the channel since my meet up with Sam as well. I'd like to welcome you all to Benham Media. Welcome to the B team, which is exactly what we are right now. Now, if you haven't watched the end of this video, please type B team down in the comments. That way I know you've made it this far. Not many do. And if you are interested in anything else that I do here at Benham Media, my social tags will be at the bottom here and also in the description below. So please come along and say hello. If you wouldn't mind, maybe clicking the like button and potentially the subscribe button on this video. It'll be so nice to have you part of the team. But guys, thank you so much. Until next time, I've been Nathan. You've been sensational. Thank you and goodbye. Mwah, 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 mwah.